Wokeness in college is way out of control. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about some woke students at Arizona State University freaking out over a Police Lives Matter sticker that was found affixed to a young white man's laptop in the Multicultural Center. Apparently, these guys, it was one white guy and his friend, they were not very welcome because of that sticker, talking about this is violence, this is racist, it's linked to white supremacy, all this, that, and the third. Now, a lot of you guys sent me this, and I think the reason is because this exemplifies how ridiculous a lot of these young people are who are brainwashed by things like critical race theory. Now, I'm going to play a piece of it. I have the full thing, which is about 8 minutes, in the description box below, but let's play a piece right now. After we get done watching that, I'll come back. I'll talk about what was said and done there. Then I'll give you my 2 cents, my deep detail analysis, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
You have a better.
You're offensive. Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said.
You're making the
You
space
said it makes me feel
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No.
No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect, okay? This white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We
We're
will.
not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and our marginalized
So
issues.
clearly
Room
don't.
that I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
You know, I'm not racist. I'm just studying.
Oh, you're not.
You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
All right, you saw that, you heard that. Now, this, as I've said, exemplifies a lot of the wokeness on college campuses. I feel bad for you guys. If you guys are going to school and you're living on campus, you're trying to study somewhere, and you come across some of these brainwashed zombies, I feel bad for you guys. You know, I went to college, but I never was involved in college life like that. You know, I was working and I was pretty much kind of in the street just doing my thing, and then I would go to school. I wasn't involved like that. I never, joined a fraternity or anything. I just was, I had my eyes on the prize. I wasn't worried about things like this. But if you guys are in this environment, I feel really bad for you. First things first, one thing that kind of caught my attention is the fact that the girls that were freaking out, screeching and hollering over the Police Lives Matter sticker, they said they had been fighting for 5 years to get this quote unquote multicultural space. Now, have they been there their entire time, or did they go to the college while the process was happening to get the center, and then they were informed, oh, it's been happening since 2016, we're working real hard, and you carry the torch? Because if you've been there the whole time, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, at a certain point, when are you going to be able to graduate? When are you going to move on with your life? And they also sound very young, not just college kid age. I'm talking about like little kids. You know, I got nieces and whatnot. They sound kind of like them, like middle school age, but they are probably well over 21. So, I mean, what's really going on here? How are you in college, but sound like you're 11 years old? Where's your IQ at? Where's your education level at? Should you even be in college? You should be at Dunkin' Donuts somewhere, making some coffee and some and some glazed treats rather than trying to be at this college wasting time and money, probably your parents' money. Okay, but that's a different story, and I digress. The whole point is that you have a lot of people like this that may not necessarily be super smart, or if they are smart, they're kind of just, impressionable, like children, and they're being taught a lot of these things by their professors. I can tell that the things that they were saying, they didn't just come up with one day. They didn't just say, oh, you're trying to center yourself and all this and that. That right there sounds purely like critical race theory, talking about the guy and saying, oh, it's all about you and you're trying to attack me. Typical, blaming someone else, projecting on someone else, trying to act like he is the villain, he is the bad guy, when everyone up on him, screeching and hollering. All he's doing is just minding his business, trying to study, and you want to come at him with that and launch all these kind of loaded terms and language at him that you were taught, no doubt, by your professors. So on one hand, of course, I blame these adults in this college environment for treating their college mate, I guess you would call it that way. But on the other end, I blame their parents probably and their teachers, the professors from K through 12 and college, because it's a consistent process that happens from an early age. They get brainwashed by this. So then when they see a Police Lives Matter sticker, when they see a white guy, they instantly get triggered. They get triggered right away. And of course you have, I don't know, they might have been black or some other kind of race. They weren't white. So they see the white man as automatically the villain. But at the same time, they see him as the way to salvation, because I never understood black folks that went to a predominantly white college and complained about being a minority. It's like, ma'am, sir, you have predominantly black colleges out there. Why don't you just go there? Okay. Like where I was living in Virginia, you could have went to ODU, which is, I think, probably majority white, not necessarily overwhelmingly majority white, but probably majority white. You could go to ODU, or you can go to Norfolk State, Hampton, or go to DC, go to Howard. These are all black colleges. Why would you complain about where you're going, but you don't want to go to the black college, but you want to carve out a black space? I never understood how that made any sense. But then getting back to the Police Lives Matter thing, they see it as an attack to Black Lives Matter. Oh, you think police lives matter? You must think that black lives don't matter. I don't think anyone thinks that black people don't matter unless you're just racist. The same way I don't think anyone thinks that whites don't matter unless you're racist. The majority of regular normies are not racist. So why attack this man as if he is that? It's a weird thing, but again, this is what they've been taught. And to get back to this whole, black college, white college thing, are we bringing back segregation? Is that going to be the hottest new wave in the streets? Didn't we go through the civil rights movement, all that kind of stuff? Martin Luther King, content of the character, not the color of their skin. Didn't we go through all of that to get beyond segregation based on race? Now, I have no problem if you want to congregate among a mostly black or white or whatever crowd, that's fine. But to intimidate people from being in a place because of their skin color, to have laws in the books that say you can't be here if you are that skin color, I thought we were getting beyond that. And if you're not getting beyond that, then what does that make you? You want to accuse that man of being racist, but take a look in the mirror and you're going to see the racist. He's there, minding his own business, studying, not saying a word, just chilling. So what's the problem? Some are going to say, oh, he's being antagonistic by having that sticker. It's like, what does that make? If somebody has a Black Lives Matter sticker, I don't care. It's totally irrelevant. You can have that and there's no problem. Police lives, black lives, whatever. That's your thing. Now, if you're coming in there, inappropriately dressed in front of kids or something, that's totally different. I think most normal people will be able to understand when something is offensive and it's like, all right, sir, I need you to go ahead and put some clothes on, cover up your stuff. Most people are able to understand that. These things, these little bumper sticker type stuff, the average person is not even going to really be bothered. But again, I think that the freak out was caused by critical race theory, by a culture of hating the white man, blaming the white man for everything, but at the same time, looking at the white man for salvation. Oh, I can't get into ASU. I don't have the grades. I'm not sure if ASU is a good school or not, but that's a different story. Anyway, I can't get into ASU. They say I don't have the grades, but it's because I'm black, but you don't want to go to the black college. I mean, some of these things just aren't really taken. And then the funny thing they'll say is, well, the black college is not really good. I'm going to go to the white college, but the white college, they hate me because I'm black. It just, the things that they say don't make any sense. And I hope at a certain point in time, they're able to come to a realization that what they're doing does not make sense. But for the time being, they really don't see it. And it's a crying shame. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about that video of the young ladies at ASU pestering the young man and his friend over the Police Lives Matter sticker? Was that the appropriate thing to do? Was it inappropriate? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys pretty much know where I'm at. I think that this is racist, and the irony is so rich can cut it with a knife. I'm talking about super rich. You say he is racist, but you're kicking him out because he's a white man with a sticker that you don't like. Put the shoe on the other foot. If it was a black person with a BLM sticker in a place that was majority white and they kicked them out, or on a college campus or something like that, how would that go? He's minding his own business, studying, ain't paying nobody no mind. It's just all good. What would the response be for that? It's wrong both ways, period. It don't matter if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, candy stripe. What they did and the reason why they did it was wrong. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.